Hey Dynamos, welcome back. This is a very different vibe than all of my other YouTube videos have been. I thought it'd kind of just be fun for this more casual video to just be a little more casual and vibey setting. Anyways, welcome back. Hello if you're new. I'm so happy you're here. Make sure to like and subscribe and also follow me on Instagram so you can be a part of videos like this. Yesterday on my Instagram story, I posted this asking you guys what your first impressions and assumptions are that you have about me. And today I'm going to address them. I also just want to thank all of you for this kind and sweet, genuine messages you sent me. And so many of them were so sweet and I just am so thankful every single day for the Dynamo community that we have. It blows me away every single day, and Emily G. Stevens and I talk about this all of the time. We could not have a better group of Dynamos, and I love that so much. We are just like the best. Dynamos, dynamite, sleep all day, whoop all night. Let's get into the video. I also am on my laptop because I don't have a second phone with me currently to just do it on my Instagram. Besides 70s and 80s music, you also love some current music. Yes, I love me some groovy 70s and 80s, also 50s and 60s, but I love me some Harry Styles, some Ed Sheeran. I really just love songs that tell a good story and also are like super intimate and like you feel it in your bones. You're really confident. A lot of you guys say that, and honestly, just fake it till you make it. I think self-confidence and self-love is not a linear journey. It's ups and downs, and you're gonna move all over the place. I've definitely grown a lot, but I am nowhere near the confidence level that I aspire to be at. I definitely have bad days. I mean, we all do. We're human. But I bring Donna Sheridan with me every single day, everywhere, and encourage myself to... Did you hear my elbow? I just encourage myself to live my best Dynamo life. You have a really small friend group. Yes, I do. This is us. We are Donna and the Dynamos. Every group of 3 honestly is. I couldn't tell you really who's who, but we have so much fun. I also am friends with so many people, but they're definitely my closest friends and I love it so much. If Mamma Mia wasn't a thing, you'd be a lost cause. Honestly, maybe. I don't think I'd be a lost cause, but Mamma Mia has definitely helped boost who I am. And a couple of you commented on Mamma Mia and the whole aesthetic and like how much I love it, so I'm gonna address that more a little bit later when I get to those on like why everything is the way that it is. Dynamo vibes. Yes. Very social butterfly, very active almost every day. I don't know what you mean by active. Physically, not as much as I'd hope. Honestly, at the beginning of the summer, I was working out like every single day. And then I started uploading YouTube videos every week and trying to post more content, and then that kind of like slipped down to not my biggest priority. But I am very much a social butterfly. I love to talk to people. I am very shy at first, but as soon as like I open up and I feel comfortable around a group of people, that's my sweet spot. You only started liking Mamma Mia as a teenager, not since when the movie first came out. Yes. And the reason this is because I was not allowed to watch it. My parents were very strict with movies and shows that I was allowed to watch growing up, and Mamma Mia was on the list of ones that I was not old enough to watch yet. And by the time I was 13, I was like, whatever, like, I guess, I mean, I haven't watched it and there's no point in watching it, you know, that very closed, stupid mindset. But one day in my choir class in high school, we had a sub, and the movie that was chosen to watch that day was Mamma Mia. I was like, I've never seen it. I mean, people talk about it and reference it all the time, but you know, whatever, it doesn't really have a significance in my life. And my friends were like, what? You haven't seen it? Not just like you haven't seen it, it's like the greatest movie of all time, but like you haven't seen it because that's literally your vibe, question mark. And I was like, okay, fine, like let's watch it. It's gonna be on anyway. And when I tell you I fell in love, I was like, this movie is my whole aesthetic already. And from that, I just kind of took the movie and embraced it. If you guys want more of a story time on that, let me know. I'll be happy to really break down the details for you. You found yourself and your style after watching Mamma Mia. Like I just said, pretty much. I mean, I kind of had like the basis for it before watching the movie, but ever since I watched it, I kind of grasped onto that aesthetic as like a guide to everything that I wanted to be. That you look a lot that like Lily James and you make a perfect dynamo for sure. I love this one because I think, first of all, there's like no perfect dynamo. Dynamo is basically being like a strong, empowering person. The term generally is a woman, but dynamo has no gender. It's a characteristic, and just being yourself, that's what a dynamo is. Just so vibrantly yourself. You're very popular, but not like a mean girl. I am not very popular. I mean, a lot of people know me and I know a lot of people, but not like in a popular way. You know what I mean? I was never the popular girl in school. Still am not. I'm just kind of a social butterfly. You're spontaneous and gorgeous. That's not an assumption. It's a sure thing. Thank you so much, Dynamo. I love being spontaneous. If you haven't seen my How to Have a Spontaneous Summer, this also applies to your life. Please watch that video. It gives you all the tips and tricks on how to have a spontaneous summer and life. You always have such high energy and seem so fun. Honestly, I do my best. I think this one's pretty accurate. I'd say most people when describing me would say I make things fun, and I think that's very important. Like, why would you not want to have fun every single day of your life? Just why? Donna, is that you? Yes? Question mark? Honestly, she's probably inside of me. You're literally real life young Donna. Honestly, I've gotten that a lot, and I feel like honestly nobody is ever gonna be as iconic as her. She's the blueprint. I do feel like as I've leaned more into myself, I embody more of just not exactly who she is, but what she stands for, and not a copy and paste version, but just of who she is as a general idea. I feel like I've embodied more as I've ventured on into my journey of becoming who I am. You really want to visit Greece? Yes, and I will next summer. Stay tuned. I first thought, is this Lily James's account? Honestly, I get that a lot. I think we're similar enough looking that if you don't know who she is, you're like, just one double take, but I've never been stopped on the streets. You are the spontaneous friend in your friend group. Love your style, by the way. Thank you, Dynamo. I really try my best, and I definitely would agree with that, although not always. You're really rich. Girl, no. I'm a college student just doing my best. I get by doing what I can. Your aesthetic was very different before watching Mamma Mia. Honestly, no. Like I've already said before, it was pretty much the same. It just kind of, you really just turned it up ever since I watched Mamma Mia. Anyways, thank you guys for all of the great responses. I loved reading them and getting to connect with you guys on that level. Let me know if you want me to do more of this, and definitely follow my Instagram so you can stay updated and reply to my stories when I ask questions. I'm hoping to incorporate more of them into my YouTube videos. I think it's really fun and you get to know me and I get to know you and connect with you. Make sure to get your hands on the Dynamo perfume. It launched on Saturday. I'm so excited about it. I hope you guys love it. I really think you will. I really can't speak highly enough about it. It's definitely worth it. I know it's pricey, I know, but it makes a great gift. If your birthday's coming up or you want to beg your parents for an early Christmas gift, that would be a great buy. I'm really not just saying that. But it's still up. If you haven't gotten it yet, make sure to head over to the site. The link will be in the description. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. Stay groovy, stay spontaneous, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye, Dynamos.